So we'll start mensuration over here. But before you start this chapter, you must go through all chapters of all the formulas of these cones. So if you remember, I made another small video for only the formulas of all the solid objects like cone, sphere, cylinder. So I'll go through that formula video first and then start with this video. Okay. So this is chapter number 20, and I don't know if we have the same number of examples in our book or no, because I'm having an older textbook, but I'll read out the problems for you. So this is chapter number 20. Okay. First one, I'm numbering it as 6 according to what's given in my textbook. Okay. So it's given that the radius of the base and the height of a right circular cone. So radius and the height of a cone are given as 7 centimeter and 24 centimeter. Find the volume and the TSA of the cone. What will be the volume and what will be the TSA of the cone? So this problem, as you can see, it's a direct formula based problem only. But before we start finding volume and TSA, we'll have to first find out what slant height. So what will be slant height that we need to find out? So L squared is equal to, I'll write the formula first. So L squared is equal to R squared plus H squared. What's the radius out here? 7 squared. What's the height? 24 squared. So L squared is 7 squared plus 24 squared. So that will be what? 49 plus 576. So that becomes 625. So now if L squared is 625, so what will be L equal to? 25. 25 centimeter. Okay. Now it'll be easier for you. You just remember this triplet 7, 24, 25, because you'll have this triplet in many other problems also. So it'll help you in making your calculations easier. Okay. So 7, 24, 25. What does it mean? 7 squared plus 24 squared is equal to 25 squared. Okay, now next is what you have to find out volume. Now what's the formula of volume? So one sec guys. Okay, so now what's the formula of volume? So for volume, we'll use the formula V is equal to what? 1/3 pi R squared H. So it will be 1/3 into pi. The value of pi is always 22 upon 7 unless they specify something. Into 7 into 7 into 24. So cancel 7, 7. 3 ones are 3 8s are. So it will be 22 into 56. So that will be 2 into 11 into 56. So 112 into 11. So that's 1232 centimeter squared. That's the answer. Now how will you find out TSA? So the formula of TSA is if the formula for TSA is pi r in brackets r plus L. Now what's the formula for pi? So pi is 22 upon 7, radius is 7, and 7 plus 25. So it will become 22 into 32. Correct? Now what is 22 into 32? So 64 and 64, so 704. So that's your answer. Okay, so this problem probably it can come for like some, say, I think they'll ask you for 3 marks or something. Okay, Next problem, number 7. So over here we are given that there is a right circular cone is 3.6 centimeter high. So you have one cone which has got a radius of 3.6 centimeter, and the radius of its, sorry, that's the height. So you have a cone I'll just start the problem once again. Okay, let's start. So there's a right circular cone. It is 3.6 centimeter in height. So let's say this is your cone A. So radius and height. Height is given 3.6 centimeter, and the radius is given as 1.6 centimeter. It is melted and recasted. Okay, underline the keywords melted and recasted into another right circular cone with radius of its base as 1.2 centimeter, and its height is equal to question mark. So let's say this is your R1 H1, this will be your R2 H2, and that's your cone B. See, whenever it is melted and recasted, remember, whenever they say that it is melted and recasted, so what will remain same? The volume will remain the same. So volume of cone A is equal to the volume of cone B. How do you find volume of cone A now? So for volume of cone A, we will do 1/3 pi r squared h is equal to 1/3 pi r squared h. Now can we cancel anything out here? So you can cancel 1/3, you can cancel pi. Now substitute the value of R1, 1.6 into 1.6 into 0.6 is equal to, what will be the R2 here? 1.2 into 1.2 into H2. Now again let's start reducing here also now. So what all we can cancel? 10, 10, 10, 10. 12 ones are 12 threes are, 3 ones are 3 fours are, 4 ones are 4 fours are. So what will be H2 is equal to 6.4 centimeter. Okay, that's your answer, final answer. Again, this was the easy problem. You have to just equate the volumes. This also can come for like some 3 marks. Okay, next problem, number 8. As in the problem number 8, we are given that the ratio of the base area and the curved surface area of a conical tent is 40:41. Okay, so we'll write let the ratio of the base area upon the curved surface area. So first, ratio of base area upon curved surface area is equal to what? 40/41. Now what is the formula for base area for cone? So it's pi r squared. Curved surface area, pi r L. So it will be what? 40/41. Now cancel r and r. Cancel pi and pi. So what will be r equal to now? So r is equal to 40x, L is equal to 41x. Correct? Because the ratio is 40:41. So let radius be 40x, L be 41x. Now height is given to us as 18 meter. Find the air capacity of the tent in terms of pi. So underline air capacity. What do you mean by air capacity? It means what? To find out volume in terms of pi. So they don't want you to substitute the value of pi, remember. So even if you substitute the value of pi, they'll give you wrong in the exams. Now let's start. So what is L squared is equal to R squared plus H squared. L is how much now? 41x the whole square is equal to 40x the whole square plus h square. So what is h square is equal to 41x whole square minus 40x the whole square. So it will be 41x plus 40x. 41x minus 40x. So what will be h square is equal to 81x into x. H squared is equal to 81 x squared. H is equal to 9x. Okay, so but h is given how much to us? 18. So 18 is equal to 9x, so x is equal to 2. Okay, now how will you find out the volume? So volume is equal to what? 1/3 pi r squared h. So 1/3 pi r squared. What do you mean by r squared? 40x into 40x into height, which is how much? 18. So now here also we can do the calculations. 3 1s are 3 6 are. So now 4 4s are 16. 16 6 are 960. So 960. 16 6 are 96. Then 2 more zeros. X squared, that is 2 into 2 into pi. So 96 into 2, 180, 192, 384. So 38400 pi cubic meter. Okay. Then, so guys, the problem number 8, this one is a 2-star problem. Okay, the previous problem that we did, 7th one, that's a 1-star problem. And the problem which we did before this, 6th one, that's a CB, confidence booster. Okay, now guys, next problem, number 9. Find what length of canvas 2 meter in width is required to make a conical tent 12 meter in diameter. Find what length of canvas. So they're asking us what is the length of canvas needed in 2 meter in width. So see, out here you want to make a conical tent. So for making this conical tent, they are telling you that you need canvas which is in the form of a rectangular sheet like this. Now this is 2 meter wide. The sheet is required to make a conical tent, 12 meter in diameter. So the radius of this is what? 6 meter. 63 meter in slant height. So L is equal to 63. Also find the cost of the canvas at the rate of rupees 150 per meter. So what will be the cost of the canvas at the rate of rupees 150 per meter? Okay guys, now so what we'll do first, basically the CSA, see where is the canvas used. So the curved surface area of this is made up of what? Of the canvas. So basically the curved surface area of cone, okay, curved surface area of cone is equal to what? Area of the canvas. Now what will be the curved surface area of a cone? So that will be what? Pi into R into L. What will be the area of the canvas that we need over here? That will be length into breadth. So now let's substitute. Pi is 22 upon 7, R is 6, L is 63, L we don't know, B is 2. Now if you calculate all this, what will you get? 7 ones are 7 9s are, 2 ones are 2 11s are. So 6 nines are 54 into 11, 594. So length is equal to 594 meter. So that's the length of the cloth which is needed. Okay, so again I'll repeat once again. You need to make this conical part, right, of the cone here, of the canvas, of the conical tent. So you will only be taking the curved surface area because there is no canvas at the bottom of the cone. So now this curved surface area, what is needed over here, is equal to what, now this cloth is present in the form of a rectangular or a roll. So whose length we don't know what length of cloth is needed, but we know that its width is how much? 2 meter. Okay, so we equated the area. So I got the length of the canvas needed. Now how will you find out the cost? So what will be cost is equal to length into the rate of the cloth. So the length of the cloth is 594 and the rate of the cloth is 150 rupees. So when you multiply, you'll get the answer. Okay, the answer they've given is 89100. These many rupees. Okay, so this is again 3-star problem, guys. Now next problem, number 10. Okay, again this is also a 3-star problem. So it's given now that a vessel is in the form of an inverted cone. So there is a vessel which is in the form of an inverted cone. Okay. It's an inverted cone. It is filled with water to the brim, and so this whole cone is basically filled up with water. Okay, this whole cone is filled up with water. So say all of this cone is filled with water. Now what we do is, it's to the brim, its height is 20 centimeter and diameter is 16.8. So the height of this cone is equal to 20 centimeter. Diameter is equal to 16.8. Radius is equal to 8.4. Okay. 2 equal solid cones are dropped in it so that they are fully submerged. Now inside this we have dropped 2 cones. Okay, we have dropped 2 cones of same volume are dropped in it so that they are fully submerged. As a result, 1/3 of the water in the original cone overflows. So when you put 2 cones inside, according to the displacement method, some water will flow out. How much water has flown out? So 1/3 of the volume of the big cone. Okay, or you can say 1/3 of the volume of this cone. What is the volume of each of the solid cones submerged? So we have to find volume of these cones. So what we'll do, let the volume of each cone over here be what? X. See, what's the logic of the problem? That basically volume of the 2 cones is equal to volume of water spilled out. Correct? Volume of water spilled out. Now what will be the volume of the 2 cones? So we can say what? 2 into X. So volume of each cone is what? X. What's the volume of water spilled out? 1/3 of the volume of the big cone. Now 1/3 of the volume of big cone. What is the volume of the big cone? 1/3 into pi into r squared into h. That is 2 into x. So what will be x equal to? First I'll take 2 on the other side, so I'll get half. Then there was already 1/3 here. Then one more 1/3 was there. Then pi 22/7. Then radius 8.4 into 8.4 into height is how much? 20. Okay, now let's start reducing. Now see what all we can cancel here. So we can cancel 7 ones are 7 12s are. Then you can cancel 0 0 2 2 3 ones are 3 4s are 3 ones are 3 28s are. So what will be this? 22 into 28 4s are 56 112 upon 10. So it will be 224 into 11 upon 10, which is 246.4. Okay, centimeter cube is the answer, because that's a volume. So this is the volume of each cone. Okay, again that's a 3 or 4 mark problem. Now next problem, guys, I'm doing right now problem number 12. So problem number 12 again is a 3-star problem. So this problem is easy, but it's pretty long, this problem. So see, you're given the capacity and the base area of a right circular cone vessel are given to us. Capacity means what? Volume, which is equal to 9856 centimeter cube, and 616 is the base area. Base area is equal to 616 centimeter squared. Find the curved surface area of the vessel. Curved surface area of the vessel, CSA. So guys, what we do now here, that what is the base area? So use the formula of base area first. Base area is equal to what? Pi r squared. So 616 is equal to 22 upon 7 into r squared. So r squared is equal to 616 into 7 upon 22. So 11 2s are 22, 11 5s are 55. So 66, 11 6s are 2 1s are 228s are. So what will you get? 7 into 28, which can be written as 7 into 7 into 4. So what will be r squared equal to? What will be r equal to then? 7 into 2. So the radius is equal to 14 centimeter. Okay, so that's the first part. We got the radius here. Now we need to find out what height. So use the formula of volume. Now see, for volume, for height, what we can do? We can simply do that volume upon base area. So volume is equal to what? 1/3 pi r squared h. Correct? What's the base area? It is only what? Pi r squared. So now if you do the cancellation here again, see what will we get? Pi cancel, r squared cancel. Now substitute the values. So volume is 9856 upon 616 is equal to h by 3. So h is equal to 9856 into 3 upon 616. Now divide 9856 with 616. So let's see what do we get here. 2308 24928. 7 4s are 28. 7 4s are 28. 7 7s are 49. 0 7 4s are 28. Then 11 4s are 11 6s are 66. 44. 11 4s are 4 1s are 4. 16s are 16 3s are 48 centimeters. Okay, now find the curved surface area of the vessel. Guys, now to find the curved surface area, what do we need first? Slant height. So let's find out slant height first. Now how to find the slant height? So L squared is equal to what? R squared plus H squared. So what's the radius given to us? 14 squared. What's the height given to us? 48 squared. Now guys, how to make these calculations easier? So you can take 2 common. So what will you get here when you take 2 common? 7 squared plus 24 squared. Now do you remember when you took 2 common? Okay, see, we got what? 7 squared plus 24 squared. But what is 7 squared plus 24 squared? It was 25 squared. If you remember, we did in the first sum, okay, in this video. So L squared is this. So what will be L equal to? 2 into 25. So L is equal to what? 50 meter slant height. Now once you've got the slant height, you can calculate the CSA. Now how will you calculate the CSA out here? So CSA is equal to what now? Pi RL. So we just need to substitute. What is the pi over here? 22 upon 7. Okay. Radius is equal to what? We had got radius is 14. Slant height is what? 50. So we'll get 2200 centimeter squared. Okay. Then next part is example number 11. Okay, so guys, example number 11 is a googly problem. It's a little difficult. Okay, so see, they're saying find the area of the canvas required to make a conical tent whose height is equal to 14 meter. So height is 14 meter. Diameter is equal to 96 meter. Radius is equal to 48 meter. Given that 20% of the canvas is used in folds and stitching. So guys, what we'll do, first let's find out the slant height is how much. Okay, and let's find out the CSA of the tent. These two things we'll do first. So first, what is L squared is equal to R squared plus H squared. So R is 48 squared plus 14 squared. 2 squared common. 2 24s are 2 7s are. So L is equal to 2 squared into 25 squared. So L is equal to 2 into 25. L is equal to what? 15. Okay. So that's the slant height. Now we have to find out what curved surface area. How will you find out CSA now? So curved surface area is equal to what? Pi RL. What's the value of pi? 22 upon 7. Radius is 48. And the slant height L is equal to 50. So guys, we'll do one thing right now, just to keep it easy for us, the calculations. I will take this value of pi as pi only right now. We will not substitute the value. So we'll get pi into 2400. So that becomes 2400 pi. Guys, in the exams you'll have to substitute. Right now I'm doing with this just to make the calculations easy for us. So our focus is more on the concept rather than the calculations. Now this many meters squared is your answer. Now see, what is the condition number 1? In the first condition they say 20% of the canvas is used in folds and stitching. So let area of canvas, guys look, let the area of canvas be equal to what? X. So understand now there's a difference in area of canvas and the curved surface area of the cone. So what they're saying, whatever was the area of the canvas, out of that 20% is used in what? In stitching, 20% of it. So actually how much the area of the canvas minus 20% of what is used in folds and stitching, that will be equal to what? Curved surface area of the cone. So you will get what? 80 upon 100 x is equal to 2400 pi. Got it? So with this you can solve for x. What will be x equal to? So out here I'll get x as what now? Cancel 0, 0. 8 ones are 8 30s are. So x is equal to 3000 pi. That's your answer. Got it? Then second one. In the second one, canvas used in folds and stitching is 20% of the CSA of the tent. Now they are saying the canvas which we are using is just 20%. Okay, the canvas used in folds is 20% of the CSA of the tent. So in the second part, what we'll have to do, again area of canvas. So what will be the area of the canvas? It is area, curved surface area plus 20% of CSA. So see, read this question properly. This is more about the percentage topic actually. 20% of CSA they say, right? So 20% of CSA here. That will be equal to what? 120 upon 100 of CSA is equal to area of the canvas. What was the area of the canvas? We assumed as x. So x is equal to 120 upon 100 into what is the curved surface area? 2400 pi. So cancel 0, 0, 0, 0. So 12, 12 is 144, 288. So 2880 pi. That's your answer. Meter squared. Okay. So yeah guys, this was a googly problem. So guys, now after this you will do what, exercise 20b. So we have to do exercise 20b, all the problems. 20b, all problems. Okay, that's some 14 problems, so solve all of them.